Can I please confirm a jiggly booth?
You shouldn't be salty.
I'm not salty. You need the money to laser off your postcode off your arm anyway. So there's no one salty.
That's
you.
personal. That's personal. You can't be mad, man. Go ahead. You see the short clip? If I talk about your Fox BBL, then I'm going PK, with my whole heart, soul, nyash, everything. Maya.
Yeah, I trust them. I knew they wouldn't stay there for themselves.
I did eliminate you, to be fair.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. 1 whole week has come down to this. There's £293,672 on the line.
On my count, please open the case and reveal your decision. 3, 2, 1, open the case.
And they thought I was just another contestant. But little did they know, I had a secret. Imagine being locked up in a house with 10 major big influencers and £1 million on the line. I mean, every move, every alliance, every challenge can mean a lot and can cost you £1 million. So, welcome to Inside Season 2. Okay, guys. Let me confess. Oh my god, I feel like crying. I feel so emotional. Oh god. I wasn't actually on the show, guys. I wasn't actually on the show, but guess what? Like, I actually live vicariously through the episode. I lived through it emotionally, mentally. I don't say spiritually, but yeah. I spent a lot of money. Imagine me buying maybe egg or breakfast for like £30,000. I felt that way. I was so connected to the show and it was that good. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Inside Season 2 of the Sidemen. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button to support your girl and to see much more content on this channel. And if you're supporting me, I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Let's jump right into it. So you guys, if you guys don't know, let me just give you a quick intro. What the Inside is. So the Inside is actually a game show. I call it a game show. Yes, where contestants stay in for a week. So it's held by the Sidemen. If you guys don't know the Sidemen, just know 20 versus 1. You know, when they're talking of AMP, Better Squad, that kind of thing. Yeah, so they are big time influencers and they're very popular people giving us good content from there. So now these contestants are placed in the house for 1 week and they are, you know, striving to win £1 million. So in the end, they get to split or they get to steal. Let's jump right into it, you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite contestant. Like, I was so surprised to see, and you know, the twists and everything. So the first one is Tina Brett, and she's a Twitch streamer. You guys, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes, and you know, I'm trying to give you guys like good quality content. That's fine. So she's a Twitch streamer known for her vibrant personality and gaming content. Actually, Tina was actually a very nice addition. I think a lot of people liked her in the house. She's not spending so much money and she could actually win it. I actually like her. I think it's cool. Like, she's really down to it and I like her vibe. So next is PK Humble. God, what did it? Guys, PK Humble. He was actually the twist we needed that we did not know we need. If that makes sense. This guy spends the most money. I'm sure he spends nothing less than like £200,000. And I'm not even joking. Like, he oh my god. But let me not lie, I actually liked his vibe. If he was not there, it might have been boring because he would just be like, can I confirm an order of, can I confirm a meal upgrade, can I confirm a group feast? What did this? I think it was group feast that was like £50,000 or something. Like, pick up was, but then he's a content creator, entertainer, you know, he likes dancing. I saw him winding his waist there, and he's also associated with hashtag United Football and Esports Club. Yes, and yeah. So next we have Maya Mills. I was looking at her face. I was like, I have seen this pretty face before, but I was not sure where. Then it now makes sense that she wasn't too hot to handle the season with Tolu. Maya Mills is a supermodel, you know already. She's a baddie. You know, she's a 10. Like, social media influencer, recognized for her lifestyle, travel content. So Maya, she was wearing Van Cleefs. They wanted to vote her out actually because of it, because they're like, she does not need the money. But again, all of you are influencers. You guys are big time influencers. You can't say that one person does not need money. All of you have money. Probably she just likes, like, you know, putting hers on her. That's not bad. So I actually like my very pretty, very supermodel. It's girl, yeah. So next we have Whitney Adebayo, our Naija babe. You know I'm always going to ride for our Naija girl, Afrobeat and everything else. So yeah, Whitney was nice. You see, she's very beautiful. You know, giving the black queen, and she's real. I mean, there were times then she was like, "I voted you out when the elevators on." She said it. I don't like what, but she's like that. I liked her. Next we have Mandy. Sorry if I don't pronounce this way, but Mandy Vakili. Mandy was really cute. She's cute, but you know, very controversial too, because recently she was trending on social media for the comments that PK Humble had said, which was like she had a Bosch BBL, and she had mentioned that when they got into the house, because I checked online, and she was like, when they got into the house, the first thing when they sat down to like talk to each other, the first thing PK asked her was, "Do you have a BBL?" And she was like, "For real." Was that whatever was that? So she's a podcaster, and she's known for co-hosting the Sisters in the City podcast. I came across that again. I started consuming more and more of this content because, like, yeah. So next we have George Clark. George, okay, let me just read what I put out here. George is a TikTok comedian and podcaster, often described as bringing the ick in TikTok and the odd in podcaster. Honestly, I didn't see that. I didn't see the ick. I didn't see the odd. George was very cool. And honestly, I actually wanted him to be one of the winners at least. I don't know, like he was very, you know, like this chill energy thing. There was a time when he had to go in there and he was tempted. And he took the temptation because he didn't want to take the temptation. The temptation was actually immunity against the next round of eliminations. But in between, he had read a letter that they placed out again just to up, you know, the temptation. Should I say temptation? Yes, to up the temptation. And from there he was like, okay, he read that some people were planning to like remove him. That was that. So then we have Jason the Win, and Jason is a Twitch streamer, member of the Face Clan, known for his gaming streams. Jason went in. I was like, okay, Jason is cool. You know, the thing about Jason is like, you might want to overlook him or underestimate him, but don't. Jason came there to play the game. We had a very special guest this year, someone I didn't expect to see. So that person was onto him, and Jason played the game. Yeah, Jason was there to play the game. Don't underestimate him. Next we have Dylan Page. Dylan Page is a TikTok news reporter, also known as News Daddy, with a significant following for his news content. And Dylan, unfortunately, was the very first contestant that was voted out. And I would say the reason why that was given was because he was claimed that he was trying to, maybe he slept too early. He was not trying to mix and like talk. You know, one thing about the game is you have to play the game, but don't act like you're playing it. Do you understand? I feel like Jason was really good for that. But like, why Dylan was removed too was like, they were like, he's not just like, you know, he's too game focused. He's not trying to get to know other contestants. And then we have Farah Shams. She's a TikTok content creator, recognized for her engaging and humorous self-improvement videos. Farah was divine. I liked her so much. I said, like, I'm not going to lie. A lot of housemates were like, they wanted her to win. I'm saying housemates or contestants. I'm going to use them interchangeably. So a lot of contestants were saying that they wanted her to win, and she, you know, she needed, like, they felt like she was going to make best use of the money because of that. She's a growing content creator too and everything. But along the line, it changed because she was not, spoilers, she was not in the final. So I was like, what are you guys even saying? You guys say you don't want to vote her out. It's too hot for you to see her, like, her leave, but now you guys are like ready to vote her out. Make it make sense. We have next person, Millie Joe. Millie is a UK-based social media influencer sharing lifestyle and travel content. Millie is very quiet. You know, I don't know if I'm correct, and I don't, hopefully it doesn't sound offensive, but it's like giving this dark femininity, which is a good thing because it's like, you know, just chill vibe. And I could see why people were kind of like, they didn't really like her. I'm not going to lie, because when they asked a lot of them, they're like, oh, they want to vote her out, they want to see her out, they want to see her out. I don't know, is it that they didn't like her, or she was a threat? One of the two. Because Millie can play her game. Even all the times when, you know, they played a game like they should guess the person who wanted to get them eliminated and everything, she was the only one that they were guessing. The other people could not believe that. Maybe others could put them up for elimination. And the funniest thing was, Millie was not the one throughout, so they got it wrong and she was eliminated too. Then we have Patrice Evra, former French professional footballer and Premier League champion, now creating sports related content on YouTube. Patrice is the daddy of the house. Patrice was always telling them to manage money, you know, trying to conserve resources, not trying to, and I don't really think he spent that much money. And like Patrice is boxed up. Patrice is rich. Do you understand? They're like, okay, what is £1 million to him? It might be private jet PJ fuel to him. So Patrice, I liked him very well because he was very mature and he brought the African vibe and everything. I love his accent. Then the last person that I'm going to talk about was the last contestant. It was a very big surprise, and for YouTube consumer, OG YouTube consumers like myself, before I started my channel, because then it really makes sense. I love YouTube, guys, please. So OG YouTubers know that DDG, yes, Pontiac Maze, you've already Victorian. Do you understand? When I saw him, he didn't come in with everyone else, and I guess it's just to give us that twist, like, oh my god, wow, what a twist, something new is coming, something like let's stay glued to our screen. I was so surprised, but I was like, oh, this is DDG's scene. Like, he's a YouTuber. I'm thinking again, OG YouTuber from his sister TT, when they'll be doing Never Ever Ever on, like, I think it's in their island in the kitchen that they do it. So I've always been consuming DG's content YouTube before he went, like, you know, he's a global star now. And you know, there was a time they were doing like a rap battle, and I was like, you're trying to, it was him versus PK Humble. They were trying to do like a rap battle, this kind of wild and out thing. I was like, you want to come and shade DDG? Who went to wild and out? And the canon Justina Valentine jumped on him. No, don't even try it. So those were all the season 2 contestants. So now let's jump right into the money spending. Guys, £1 million is on the line, and guess what? Bread, toast bread or egg or drink, like, or let's say a coffee, is being sold for £2,000. And guys, some very silly purchases, like is it a toy, or like, okay, I like music, but harmonica by George, I'm like, you guys can do, or a straw, a golden straw, like, be for real. But again, it just goes to show like the consumer mindset behind all of these things, that sometimes you just buy things that you don't need. And I'm also guilty of it, although I'm trying to, you know, manage it. But sometimes when you have the money to maintain the lifestyle, you just begin to like purchase things that you don't need. Being an influencer, what you need on a day-to-day basis, another thing to keep yourself, to keep your image, is also high, you know, high expenses. I consider the reason why they spend money. And guess what? After they spent the money, in the end, the prize money was £293,772 from £1 million in 7 days. In fact, I think at day 2 it's already around like 800-700k or something like that. I was like, and they say it's not so bad. Maybe they didn't believe that they were going to take 1 million, or it could be a mindset thing that, why should I let someone split 1 million? Let me spend it. If I'm here drinking my margarita outside, you're not trying to tell me to come in, and I'm not going to be having all those things I have like on my day-to-day. No. So it was actually the perfect, should I say, crowd for that kind of competition. See, you see, my guy PK Humble was always just spending. Can I confirm an order? Can I confirm an upgrade, please? He spent money. Then, you know, the funniest thing, he went, ordered a chocolate bar, and then went to plant it, like, I think where Mandy was, I think it's in a room or a locker or something. They went around to tell people that she was ordering behind their back, in order to eliminate her. Like,
In your thing.
Oh, now you gonna play this game? Yeah.
Oh, I want to play this game. Let's play this game. I want to play this game. Come. I saw it.
You set me up. You set me up.
What do you mean back? Look. Yeah. I saw it.
Yo! Wait,
I saw it.
but I'm not going to lie, I'm not mad at it, because it was part of the drama. That is the reason why I subscribed to Netflix, to enjoy all of this drama. So I'm not angry at it. But those contestants that blew my mind this year, like that this season, and gave us the ups, that also gave us the downs. PK Humble chopped that. But then I think another chill character was DGG there, because he was very calculative. And I'm like, the rich people here, like people that we know that are really rich and very popular, aside like the UK scene. Again, like I said, I don't really consume so much UK content, just some of it. So I might not really know them, but like I know DGG, I know Patrice Evra and everything. So these people are rich, but they are still telling you to conserve money. So I can see the reason why the rich will get richer. The dynamic in those kind of situations changes, and that's because we are talking of people who are socially, you know, out there, forward and everything. They know how to navigate human relationships. They gave me the chaos I needed. They knew when to tone down. They knew when to come together. They knew when to fight. They gave us everything that we needed. But then, what did we expect from a house of 10 super popular influencers? I expected chaos and organized chaos too sometimes, and they gave it to us. Then another epic part was wake up. You see the alarm that wakes them up. The alarm is actually in KSR's voice, and I'm going to try it today to tell you guys to subscribe. Wake up. So the alarm was always very funny to see, because like they're sleeping and you guys are just waking me up in case I'm laughing at me, like trying to make me feel like complete filth. Like my day might be messed up after that. Do you understand? So when I saw PK Humble in the final, I said, you that spends the most money, let's be frank. But then he gave us the content we needed. But that goes to say that you guys play the game, like, but have fun, because people that were playing the game are trying to like be so should I say calculative, they didn't even end up in the final. Then another person I was so happy to see was Sina. I like Sina. Sina was very frugal, although she spent but not so much too, and I like her vibe. Then Maya, guys, they tried to get rid of Maya. The ladies voted her out, and in the end she was saved, but Maya made it through to the final.
2, 1, open the case. Senna, PK and Maya, you have all chosen to split. You have each won 97,000. Okay.
In the end, they split the money, and I think all of them took about, is it £90,000 or £92,000 or something. They did the reunion immediately. I think that was really nice to see. Like, they didn't even waste time at all. Not the one that would say, okay, they're going to come back, but then they're very few minutes for a while. Reunion was hosted by Joella Noble, and there the banter came in between Mandy and PK Humble, but they should try and make up. Like, guys, you guys are in the same space. You guys can't avoid each other for like forever. So I want to see that happen. What I would do differently, my mic is here. What I would do differently if I was in the house, I would spend money. I would spend nothing less than half of that price point. Yes, you heard me right. Stop from telling me that and I will still enter the final, because I will use PK Humble's Kenny. So why would I spend it? I have to spend and enjoy myself. I have to spend and enjoy my life. What if I don't get the opportunity to spend £1 million again? So that's what I'm gonna do differently. Then also I'm going to I'm going to have a poker face, and I will say what I mean. DGG had the best poker face in this season. This guy went to go and try to eliminate other people in a game, and they could not even guess he was the one. Nobody ever thought that he was the one at all. Very nice poker face. I will have that too. But then I'm not going to be too loud or too gamey too, because I think they complain about Farrah and Jason. So I think I've learned from that. So as a fake housemate, they were just looking at me thinking that, guys, I'm living vicariously, just leave me alone. They were thinking that, what am I here for? Tina was actually asked to act like a fake housemate, that she was like an insider for the Sidemen in the Inside. We don't find all of them. Then you also had Whitney threw a birthday party for herself, I think £30,000. And it actually made sense to me, because in the money they loan, those people have spent more than that. In a day, they spend more than that. So for a party that all of them are going to enjoy. So I was happy, and that's why I put up balloons here too, because of it's giving party vibes. Hopefully next season you guys come, because you guys are saying they're going to America. Why not Africa? Turn that A in America to Africa. Come bring it here, and I'm going to be part of that show. Okay? So, and I'm coming with the vibes. You already know me. Or don't you? Okay, so you don't know. But you already know me, guys. So bring it to Africa, you guys. I'm really happy with this season. Really happy with this season. It was a very nice season, and in the end, PK Humble was a good man. I think that was the highlight of this season. PK Humble spending so much, but yet still being in the final. That was just so crazy to me. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. You guys don't forget to smash the subscribe button, and you guys please keep tagging. I'm going to leave it.